Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Karen Abernathy, and this is Dave Elliott, and we're here, of course, at Cruisin the Coast, and this is going to be a fantastic event today, the parade, and this is the 21st annual, and we're, of course, bringing you a special edition of the 4 o'clock show today.
You know, there have been some cruising events going on throughout the weekend, but today is really the official day. I was down at Centennial Plaza earlier today, Karen, where everybody was registering beginning at 11 o'clock. Going to be about 8,500 cars here before the weekend, so we're going to set another record. But we're at Long Beach. This is one of the big events of the week. This is the parade. It's going to start at 5:30. We're outside of Bearcat Stadium, about 400 cars lined up and ready to go.
That's right. People are ready for this parade. There are plenty of beads to be thrown, so I know the weather isn't ideal, but I hope that a lot of people are going to enjoy seeing these beautiful classic cars as they roll through Long Beach in this fantastic parade.
Folks already beginning to line the parade route. It's going to go down Cleveland over the railroad, then shoot south down Jeff Davis. Everything ends tonight at the Long Beach Harbor, where they will then have a big sock hop. There's going to be entertainment, and that'll be kind of the climax for today's big Long Beach parade.
That's right. About 400 cars here at Long Beach High School today. Is that about right for the parade? And more than 8,000 expected for Cruisin the Coast, the event overall. So this is going to be an even bigger year.
Yeah, well, we're going to be here for the entire 4 o'clock show talking to some of the classic car owners. But right now, of course, the big story of the day, the massacre in Las Vegas. At least 58 people dead after that shooting last night. Let's go back to the WLOX News studios for more on that.
Thank you, Dave and Karen. We'll check back in with you at Cruisin the Coast in just a few minutes. But a massacre in Las Vegas. More than 50 people killed in a mass shooting during a country music concert on the Vegas Strip. Police have identified the gunman as 64-year-old Stephen Paddock. Omar Jimenez has the latest from Las Vegas.
Stories of survival in Las Vegas during the deadliest mass shooting in modern U.S. history.
Then the guy down in front of us about 10 feet up goes down. The guy to the right of him about 3 feet over goes down.
What should have been a night of fun turned into a night of terror.
Somebody just started running saying, "Oh my gosh, he's shot, he's shot." And there's people in front of us that were getting shot, and you were seeing, as you're hearing the shots going off, you were hearing just them hit the ground. And there's the guy in front of us who's running, got shot in his back, and he was still running.
Bullets rained down from the 32nd floor of the Mandalay Bay Resort onto a crowd of about 22,000.
We had to cross the field where the people were getting shot. Every time we heard shots, we would hit the ground and just stay there until they would stop for about 30, 45 seconds, and then we would run as fast as we could. And we just thought we were going to die. There's no other thing. I thought the shooting would never end.
Survivors shocked but grateful to be alive.
You don't believe you'll ever be a part of now what's going down as the largest massive shooting on our grounds. You don't think you'd be a part of it.
In Las Vegas, I'm Omar Jimenez reporting.
And we'll have much more on the Las Vegas shooting in our later newscasts, including how it could impact security at the Gulfport Music Festival coming up next weekend. For now, we'll head back out to Long Beach. Chief Meteorologist Carrie Duncan is giving us a look at the Cruisin the Coast forecast. And Carrie, is it going to stop raining out there?
Well, Hugh, I do believe it is going to stop, but we're still going to be a little bit on and off. Right now, not too bad. It's almost like the sun is trying to shine down. Between a Commander and a Bug right now, beautiful cars out here. Now, they're not quite as many, I don't think, as last year, because we certainly have seen a little bit more ominous weather today, which generally doesn't happen. It's been very breezy, and we have had some showers, and that's still going to be the case tonight. So let's go ahead and get to the maps and show you the radar, and you'll see that we are expecting to see continued chances for showers. Now, it is light. The heavier rain has really been situated well to our west, and it looks like that is going to continue as we head into the rest of the evening hours. We are seeing a good bit of rain, though, over Hancock County, and that's where there is a coastal flood advisory and a flood, you see that flood warning situated just over to our west in the New Orleans area. And again, that's a flash flood warning for Monday. And then taking a look at what's going on a little bit wider out and what's happening, we have that low pressure system that's situated well to our southwest, basically along the Louisiana and Texas state line. It's south of there. That is where we're seeing a lot of the moisture just up to the northeast of that over parts of coastal Louisiana. So they've been getting a soaking today. We have seen a lot of rain, like I said, mainly into parts of, I'd say, Hancock County and maybe even Pearl River County. But now let's go ahead and show you, because of the cloud cover and rainfall, the temperatures have been much more pleasant. You see, just off to our north and east, temperatures a good bit warmer, but we've really been sitting in the 60s and 70s. It is humid, it's a little bit muggy, but we've got a nice breeze, so that's helping to keep things cool. Now, as far as is this weather going to stick around for any part of the week? The good news is it doesn't necessarily look like it. It looks like we are going to start to see some clearing. The next 7 days look pretty good. We will be a little bit warm tonight with the temperatures, overnight temperatures in the mid 70s. That's showing a good bit of humidity. But then notice a 30% chance of showers for tomorrow, and then down to a 20 and 0% chance. So as we head through the week, we are going to see those temperatures staying our highs in the mid 80s. But then we're also going to be expecting to see those morning lows in the 60s. So that is going to be fantastic cruising weather. We're going to be, this is a great weather to maybe go sit on the deck or get a cup of coffee, or maybe go for an early morning sunrise with the top down on your convertible. Cruise the coast, because it does look like it's going to be nice weather once we get past today and those few showers tomorrow. But just keep your umbrella with you. Shouldn't let anything rain on your parade, right, Dave?
Yeah, we're not going to let it rain on our parade, the Long Beach parade, that is. Getting ready to start at 5:30. You know, what do all of the cruisers have in common? It is the love of classic cars. And it's also a family affair in some cases. Look what I found. 4 siblings. Let me count. That's 3 sisters and a brother. Rowena, you all have been doing this every year, Cruising the Coast?
As a family, yeah, for the last 5 years.
Yeah, what's the great part of doing this with your sisters and your brother?
Well, it gives us a reason to get together once a year and have fun and just laugh and have a great time driving around looking at all the other cars.
Now, I have to ask you about this car, because this is a beauty. Tell us about it.
It's a 1963 Chevrolet Impala, and it's painted flame red, and it's not a convertible. It's not a super sport either. What did they call it, Jan? A sport coupe. A sport coupe. All
righty. Well, y'all have fun, okay?
Thank you.
It's the siblings, we're going to call them, in their bright red car. You know, we say folks come from all over America. We're about to prove that right now in the 4 o'clock show, because this is Bud. He came down, fasten your seatbelt, all the way from
New York City.
No, you did a southern accent there.
Southern accent, I'm sorry. New York.
There you go. And tell us about this car, Bud.
It's a 1934 Ford 3-window coupe, and it's got a 302 Ford engine in it, and it's just a lot of fun.
Now, do you trailer this thing down from New York, or do you drive it down?
No, I had to trail it down. Yeah.
But when you're on the road with a car like this, what kind of reactions do you get from people?
It's just fantastic. People just love seeing these old classic cars, and it just brings back old memories. Just a lot of fun, and in areas where I live, they don't see a lot of these cars, so it's just kind of fun, and they just love seeing them.
Okay, well, you tell me, this is your first year at Cruisin' the Coast.
First year, yeah.
Well, I know you're going to enjoy yourself.
I can't wait. We're so excited to be here.
Thanks, Bud. Enjoy the parade. I'll tell you what, our live coverage continues here in the 4 o'clock show from the Long Beach Parade. Things get underway beginning at 5:30. If you are listening, come on down and enjoy the parade. And we'll be right back with more right here on the 4 o'clock show.
in Long Beach. Welcome back. We are in Long Beach where the parade is about to roll for Cruisin' the Coast. And I have Skip Morgan here from Maryland.
Yes.
And this is your 19th year for Cruisin' the Coast, right?
19, we've been coming down since 2001. And this is the place to be if you're a cruiser. This is where the hospitality is. This is where the Mississippi people are, and they're overwhelming, and we're just joyous and happy to be here.
Yeah, you have quite a group. These guys over here are from Maryland. They're with you. They all have their cars lined up here. Now tell me about your car.
It's a 68 Mercury Park Lane convertible with a yacht wood side on it. It's the first one of 10 ever. It was left in the Fontainebleau Hotel after it made its debut in Miami, Florida, and stayed in the basement of the hotel for 9 years before they finally sold it to the bookkeeper. It did haul Miss America in 1968.
My goodness, that's quite a story. Well, we're going to go check out one more car with one of your Maryland friends, and we'll see you in just a few minutes. And we're going to go down here, and we are going to talk to Al Link, who has this hot rod. I'm not sure what this is, Al, but we're glad to talk to you about your car. First of all, how many years have you been coming to Cruisin'?
This is my first year.
So your friends from Maryland said, hey, come on.
That's what they said. Said, we got a place for you.
Well, tell me about your car.
It's a 32 Ford, 3-window.
What do you enjoy about this? I mean, having the cars, and what's fun about that for you?
The people you meet and the things to do.
Yeah, a little rain isn't going to hurt anything, right, this week?
Not that one.
How hard is it to keep the car going? I mean, and do you know how to do this, or do you like hire people to work on it?
Both. I do a little bit, and I have my friends to do a little bit. But we get it going.
All right. Well, thank you so much, and we're glad you guys are here from Maryland. People from all over the country are here for Cruisin' the Coast. We're going to check in with Carrie Duncan right now.
All right, we are in front of a beautiful 69 Stingray, Corvette Stingray, of course. Jody Spires, the proud owner. Talk a little bit about this car. Y'all were talking about the window, that's one of the special features.
It's a T-top car, and then it's got a back window that comes out. You can take it out, and then you get kind of a Targa feel with the tops out in the back. It's an automatic car. It's got power steering, power brakes. It's just a driver, you know, just a cruiser. You get in it and you just kind of go. It's fun to drive, you know.
What is this color called?
This is Riverside Gold. It's all the colors in 69 were after racetracks, and it's named after the Riverside racetrack.
Well, one other thing I wanted to talk about were the host car clubs. We see these on the sides of the cars, and they're all different clubs, and you're part of the Mississippi Beach Cruisers, correct?
Correct. Each club helps with the Cruisin' the Coast. They work different sites. Our club works the mall stamp site. The Corvette Club is working the parade today. You'll have Antiquers will be working at the registration at Cruise Central. So each club works each little site and helps out with making Cruisin' the Coast great.
All right. Well, it's great. I'm so glad that you were able to do it. I see you've got your beads ready. Y'all gave me a pair. I'm ready for the race car beads.
That's it. We're ready to go.
All right,
and
Jody.
Look, you got the sun coming out.
I know.
Carrie
And
brought the sun
that's
out for
right. Bringing a little bit of sunshine and a whole lot of wind. All right, Jody. Thank you so much.
Bye-bye.
All right. Well, again, this is a 69. That's a 71, right? 71. I'm learning my years. So, again, a lot of beautiful cars here, and you can see them all. Just come down to Long Beach. The parade goes through. You can pick a spot, sit, and you'll get to see them all. Plus, they throw lots of beads and other trinkets. I've seen some balls as well. We'll have a look at more Cruisin' the Coast when we return.
Welcome back to Long Beach, everybody. I'm Dave Elliott. We're getting ready for the big Long Beach Cruisin' the Coast parade. Getting ready. Let's synchronize our watches, Wayne.
All right.
You don't
we're
carry
looking
a watch?
at 4:17.
Yeah, okay,
so
well, 5:30 is when the parade is going to start, and it's going to be a grand affair. And the sun has come out.
Yes, it is.
And we have ducks
Plenty
up
of
here
ducks.
on the dashboard. Tell us about this, Wayne.
Well, I've been coming to the parade for about 8 years now, cruising the coast for over a dozen. And, well, with the yellow car, we just kind of want to do something just a little bit different. So one year we decided to buy just a bag of plain yellow ducks. It was such a hit with all the kids. We ran out quickly. So now I've got 5 bags, over 250 ducks.
Yeah, now, have
right
you been
here.
kind of become known as the duck man, the duck guy?
I've been called many things kind of ducky.
Oh, careful.
That I've been ducked out, and I keep my ducks in a row, but, it's all in fun. So us cruisers enjoy having fun, and we hope everybody at the parade does as well.
Alrighty, well, if you're listening to us and in the parade route, look for Wayne, the duck guy, in his, what is this car quickly?
This is a 1970 442 convertible.
Alrighty, thanks, Wayne. We appreciate it. Okay, we want to look at one more car. First of all, the little girls in the car. This is the Betty Boop Club. How y'all doing?
Good.
Oh, a little more excitement.
Good.
There you go. Hold up a Betty Boop doll so we can see who that is. There they go. They have all their Betty Boop stuff. But now we want to talk to the car owner, and your name is and where are you from?
Kevin Layton, originally from Highlands, New Jersey, was in the Marine Corps 22 years. This is a 1950 Buick Super. It was to compete with the 1950 Cadillac. It's got the original straight 8 engine, and it's the first year that they also put the Dynafull automatic transmission in the Buicks.
Now, how long did it take you to get this in this kind of show condition?
Okay, it was about 4 years because it came from, originally the car came from Tennessee, was in a funeral home, using a funeral home in Tennessee, and a gentleman in Slidell bought it, and then I bought it off of him.
Yeah, what do you enjoy about getting out on the road with the Betty Boop girls?
They love it. We get on the road, we just cruise, and it just floats down the road. It just, the straight 8 was used on shrimp boats, it was used in sawmills, it's got a lot of torque in. And the car just fun, it just floats down the road. The girls love it, it's real excitement for us and the family.
Alrighty, well, the sun has come out.
Yeah, it's a beautiful day.
We got a parade getting ready to start in about an hour.
Yes, sir, yeah, I love it.
Alrighty, well, we'll see you out on the parade,
Well,
okay?
be sounding the horn.
Okay, well, we'll be right back in just a few minutes with more right here on the 4 o'clock show. Check out that car.
And welcome back. We are, of course, bringing you a special edition of the 4 o'clock show. We are in Long Beach, where the big parade for Cruisin' the Coast is about to get underway. And I have Prentice Jones with me right here, and he has this beautiful car. And you didn't have to travel far for this event.
Baton Rouge,
Okay.
Baton Rouge, Louisiana.
And tell me a little bit about why you love this so much.
I've dated all my life. I just love the old cars. They're a lot more class to them than any new ones I got.
And this is your car, so tell me a little bit about it.
It's a 57 Ford Fairlane. I rebuilt it probably 23, 24 years ago, and we've been driving it ever since. And I just love the way they handle it, because I originally had one when I was about 20, just got married. We wore it out. We had to junk it, so then we seen this and we bought it, and we've been driving it ever since.
And I know you actually had a connection with Dolly Parton. You bought a car from her and then sold it back to her. That's amazing.
Yes, a 29 Chevrolet Coupe. We bought it from her, and I rebuilt it and drove it for years and showed it in shows, and we eventually sold it back to the group in Tennessee.
Well, that's great. Well, we're glad that you're here. This is a beautiful car, and you have your family, your niece over here, and your wife is here. All right. She's hiding?
She's hiding, yes.
Okay. Well, you all have a good time today and all week long, too. And actually, we're going to go over here now and talk to Danny Porterfield, and he's from very close.
Van Cleve.
Yeah, tell me what you enjoy about this.
Oh, I just love looking at all the different cars, and I've always loved old cars, and finally got one, and it's just a great time.
Tell me about your car, and you have a lot of family members in this car right now.
I got it loaded. I got a bunch of hitchhikers. I got, it's a 52 Chevy, and I got my nephew and all of his kids in there and his wife, and we're ready to throw some candy.
Now, is this something you think you're going to want to do year after year?
Oh, yeah, ain't no problem there. We'll be back.
Now, are you able to take care of this car on your own? I mean, are you kind of, because it seems like when you have these old cars, you got to be able to do a little tinkering yourself and know a little bit about the engines and whatnot.
Well, I can't lie. I got a buddy that lives across the street from me named Whitey, who's having a surgery tomorrow, and he's missing most of Cruising the Coast, but he helps me a lot, and his grandson is a super mechanic, and I don't think I could do it without him.
Well, it's a really cool car, and it's nice to see your family enjoying themselves, too. Thank you so much for joining us. And we are going to go to break, and we will be back with much more, so stay with us.
Tonight at 5.
As we were running, we could hear more screaming going on. It was just chaos.
A former Gulfport resident, now working at a casino near the Las Vegas mass shooting, shares her terrifying experience.
And welcome back to Long Beach. We have run into the man who runs this whole parade that's getting ready to start at 5:30, Bob White. How many cars are we going to have, Bob?
Well, we got about 400 here. We expect another. The sun come out, I predict another 150.
Yeah, what are you
Easy 150.
what are you enjoying about this, Bob? And you think that camera's, he looks a little scared of that camera right now. They're getting so close.
You were over there talking to me, but I enjoy it just to do it because I'm a car owner and I enjoy being here and looking at the new cars.
All righty,
hot
Bob.
rods.
Well, get out there and make sure everybody does what they're supposed to do, okay?
Appreciate it. Thank you very much.
All right, that's Bob White, ladies and gentlemen. He's been in charge, I think, since day one, Karen. And it's really, if you think about the logistics of getting all of these cars lined up to make sure they're ready to roll at 5:30, people are beginning to line the street here in Cleveland, getting ready for the parade.
Right, and of course, can you believe it? We actually have a little sunshine out now. I don't think we expected to see that half an hour ago. It was pretty dreary out here, but I think it's kind of like they knew the parade was about to start.
You know, everyone's been taking Karen's pictures since we've been out here because they just love Karen. And you can share your pictures at CTC WLOX, Gulf Coast Weekend, of course, Twitter, Instagram, GulfCoastWeekend.com. Your pictures may make it on WLOX.com, or they may even make it on television if you're lucky.
I know. We want to share everyone's pictures because it's fun to see what people are doing out here and what kind of cars they have or what kind of hat they're wearing, maybe.
So 5:30 is when it starts, goes down Cleveland, then shoots to the west on Railroad, eventually hooks up with Jeff Davis, and it all ends down at the Long Beach Harbor with a big party tonight.
Yeah, it's going to be great. So we're so glad that you're with us, and we're going to, of course, be right back here at 5, too.